Hello everybody, welcome back. It's Cape Rugby TV. We of course every week talk about what's happening in the world of Western Province Club Rugby. Big thanks to our partners on board with us. Score energy drinks. As you know, you can win yourself a case of Score during the course of the show. We'll also throw in together with that a set of masks courtesy of CTC Sports, the folks who manufacture and make your rugby jerseys. Of course, competitions from Iceberg air conditioners and compressors. You see their logo behind me here now, and of course MChem 24-hour pharmacy. Well, there's MChem behind me right now. We'll go down to MChem. They're going to talk a little bit about sun safety or staying safe in the sun. Full show for you this evening. We'll be going down to the High Performance Centre in Bellville, where we catch up with the DHL Stormers. Brock Harris plays 100 games for Western Province Rugby at the moment. We also go down to catch up with the Western Province, DHL Western Province Currie Cup side. Jerome Parvater and his team are in action. We speak to the under-20s, and we go down to Unimil, where Ishmael Dolly and his team are busy with yet another outreach project, as we, of course, are never surprised by what Unimil do in their community. But of course, False Bay were up against Maties over the weekend, playing some chuckers, getting some practice ready. Maties, of course, gearing up now for the Varsity Cup coming up. I think it starts on the 14th of February. Of course, folks, incidentally, it does look like we're going to have a season this year. We're just waiting to find out the final information in terms of when the Western Province Rugby season will be started. We know that Western Province Rugby has been engaging with the clubs, so we're just waiting for that final information, and we'll of course keep you posted as it comes in. But let's go down to False Bay now, where False Bay were in a practice session as well as playing some chuckers with Maties in preparation for both the season as well as, of course, the Varsity Cup.
Ja, ek dink vir 'n eerste hit was dit 'n kry dag vir ons gewees. Is 'n goeie voorbereiding vir die seisoen. Ek dink ons het bietjie die physicality gesoek, die physical challenge, en dis iets wat False Bay altyd bring. So ja, ek dink ons is baie happy met ons performance vandag en ons kan net bou op hierdie. Ja, ek bedoel ons het 'n ouetjie vandag gehad wat 19 jaar oud is. Hy was laas jaar op skool, so vir ouens is dit om game time te kry teen mans. Ek dink dit bou baie selfvertroue. En ja, Varsity Cup speel ons weer teen mense ons ouderdom. So ek dink die selfvertroue wat ons van hier af kan vat in die Varsity Cup af is baie goed vir ons. Ja, ek dink ons kan nie wag. Dit voel eintlik nou of dit bietjie lank vat om aan te kom, maar die boys is regtig excited en hierdie laaste bietjie voorbereiding is belangrik, maar ek glo ons sal reg wees die 14de Februarie.
Yeah, I think from the start, obviously, It was a tough pre-season. The boys knew that in order for us to win this championship, we're going to have to work hard. And each and every day, boys kept on believing each and every day we can win it. And we kept putting in the processes and the work each and every day. And it's starting to show us bit by bit. But we know that the work isn't done until we lift that cup. So we're just going to keep working every day, trying to improve every day, that 1%. Yeah, definitely looking forward. We're putting the last year behind our backs. We're not even focusing on that. But we know that we are probably the underdogs here and stuff. So we're going to go out there and show that we have been working hard and we want to win this championship this year.
Alles baie excited oor want ek dink vir die laaste 4-5 maande tackle die ouens net van mekaar en hulle het nog uitgesien om ander spanne te kan tackle, maar dit was 'n baie goeie uitdaging vir ons vandag want dit was fisies die ouens het gegoed. So ek is baie happy met vandag se performance. O ja, definitief. Luister, hierdie span is 'n baie goeie span. Ek dink ons gaan eintlik so getoets wees in die Varsity Cup want hierdie span is fisies goed en hulle is atleties agter hulle hardloop. So dit was 'n baie goeie uitdaging vir ons. Van die ouens het ook vanoggend gespeel teen UWC. So dit is vir vandag se uitkoms, ek is baie happy. Ja, ek dink definitief. Ek dink veral vir my en vir Kabamba wat by die onder 20's was en omdat ons nou nuwe coaches is hier so Kabamba se assistant, hy is system daar so en die ander mannetjies wat by die onder 20 was, het al reeds gesien wat ons in plek gesit het en hulle glo en dan bring hulle daai belief na die ander mannetjies nou en toe hardop ons het. So ons het 'n turnaround van coaching staff en in die span met die continuity van die span het baie goed verloop, ja.
Yeah, it's been an exciting week for us down at the Bay. It's been a while since we've run against different opposition. So, like you said, on Tuesday we had UCT down here, so we got to run a few strike plays with them. We got to scrum against them, maul against them, and today we had Stellenbosch. So it's just mixing it up, using the community to test yourself, to see where we are at this stage in the season. Yeah, so I think that the important thing to realize is that we brought in quite a big squad. We're trying to work on our squad depth. So we've given a lot of guys opportunities in an extended squad just to experience SLA rugby, to see what the level is like and see if they can cope with that level. Because you never know in this league, you always get injuries. You might have to call on the third or fourth choice guy to come in and do a job for you. The sooner you can expose them to the rugby, the sooner they can get used to the level that they need to be at, should there come a time where they need to be called on. I was one of those players, and yeah, it's just nice to get an opportunity to mix it up with everyone.
Yeah, it went very well. UCT are looking in good shape, and again, we'd rather train against opposition than obviously train against ourselves, because there is everybody lifts up the normal intensity up a little bit, and there's a lot more energy, and especially when there's somebody else, you always want to put one over your neighbour, so to speak. And we relish the challenge to take on the varsities, especially at this time of the year, because they're getting ready in 2-3 weeks to play in a competition, whereas we have 3 months still to prepare. So it's a very good time to give our youngsters and new guys at the club a little taste of what it's like to play against the level of the Varsity Cup. It's about getting minutes in the body and minutes in the leg, and it's doing it whilst you're playing rugby. So we still get the live games, and you get the little butterflies in the warm-ups, and then you get that adrenaline that goes through when you start playing, and more and more that you can do that. You know, you can only train so much and you can simulate as much as you can, but there's nothing better than playing. And if we can do it in the way that we did, I think 45 guys got a run today. Some guys got 20 minutes and 40 minutes, so they'll be feeling pretty pumped and their bodies will be nice and ready for next week. Yeah, well, it's also good, you know, you get a lot of youngsters and a lot of guys that come from other clubs. You get a lot of guys that play third team and second team, and they always maybe think that they can play first team or they can play higher. Well, now's the chance to show what you have, and you can do it in a live format for everybody to see, and you can express yourselves, and you can put yourself under pressure, and I think we actually saw quite a number of guys put their hands up, which is promising for us. to look forward towards the start of league season. And thankfully, I think we only picked 1 or 2 injuries up, and other than that, everybody's good to go. Eh?
Well, there we go, False Bay and Maties. Of course, you can see the Bay boys are ready for action, or gearing up for action, but ready for it. Everybody's excited to get started, and of course, Maties getting started with the Varsity Cup on the 14th of February, as well as, of course, UCT, CPUT, and UWC as well. All right, folks, we'll take an ad break. When we come back from the break, we go down to the High Performance Centre in Belleville. We'll catch up with the DHL Stormers. Back in a sec.